Welcome into the Splatoon 3 North American League show. Back for another episode. I'm your host, Jordan Kent, and joining me, it's Shiny Hunter Zach. And listen, Zach, a lot to be excited about on this week's episode. We have the beginning of the regular season, and I know that you were very thrilled to see that begin.
Yeah, the high-level teams really coming out of the woodwork now. It has stepped up to another level following preseason week 2, and it's only going to get even more aggressive and exciting from here.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the highlights here as we get things started with regular season play. It's Moonlight versus Fo in winners quarterfinals. Moonlight's going to try to make a little push here with the Rainmaker, but the lights go out as Dark comes in and takes it.
Yeah, that's an absolute playground for a high rate of fire short-range weapon like the Dapple Dualies. Get stopped right at one, so close. Moonlight on the counterfoot there. Protect the Pufferfish is the name of the game. Multiple specials helping them out, getting just under the Rainmaker pedestal.
Same set, 2-1, Fo with the lead. Omega trying to extend the set, and Omega's going to show that they're the Alpha and the Omega going on an absolute tear here, Zach.
Yeah, I love the way they're hiding under the roof, making sure none of those 10 missiles shot get onto the zone, and just doing such great work with the Mid-Decavitator here, just hitting shot after shot and distancing from their opponents.
We are seeing so many Inklings go down at this moment, and Fo starting to get fed up with Omega absolutely dominating things, so 3Z will jump in for a little retribution.
Yeah, taking things into their own tentacles here. It looked like a lost fight, but they're able to create some important space and do a good job of helping to recapture some space in mid.
Moonlight would take winners quarterfinals 3-2. Winners semis, Milky Way versus Duck Motif. Jared for Milky Way going to activate the Crab Tank and completely take over the game.
Yeah, great squid surge here. 2 power clams going in. They started with 19, and Jared not afraid of a little bit of close quarters combat. Not 1, but 2 splats on that Crab Tank.
Milky Way gets the 3-0 sweep over Duck Motif. Let's pick things up in winners finals. Milky Way versus 5. We go to tower control, and Goss for 5 trying to make one last second push. They trail by 1. How about this finish down the stretch here, Zach?
It's pure chaos. Goss not able to take the space that they want to. They'll content themselves with the tactical, but it's not enough. Soldier thinks they have an edge with the triple ink strike, but Q shuts that down right away, and she's able to make a last second leap onto the tower to keep that lead.
Q helps line up a victory by the narrowest of margins. Now we go to the 4th game. Thunder in the Crab Tank. Applying a little bit of pressure, picks up a splat, but doesn't need a Crab Tank to keep the party going. They're going to drop down and get even more done offensively as they start to push forward.
If you thought 19 clams was a lot, try 22, but it does not matter to 5, who despite the miss on the jump was able to secure that lead.
5 picks up the 3-1 victory over Milky Way. Let's check in with losers semifinals. Moonlight versus Fo. We head on over to Mako Martin. Zach, we must be in the meat department because Basil, in just a moment, is going to go ham on the rest of the competition.
Near, far, wherever you are, it does not matter to Basil, who has some of the most range in the game, but is not afraid to fight up close. There's a distant splat onto Kai, but they'll jump down in a second and take a close quarters engagement, taking down 3Z.
Basil seasoning the stage with splats covering every single inch of the store as they secure the win for Moonlight. They're up 2-0. Let's check in now at this point. 3Z gonna make a stand and open up a window for their team to put some clams in the basket.
Yeah, 3Z taken out in that last clip. Let's show what they've done here. They do a great squid search to move forward here. Not afraid to take on 3 different members of Moonlight, hanging out against that clear wall to take 2 of them out.
Let's check in on Omega, who's going off as always, but this time we use a replay code to get a different vantage point of the dominance here, Zach.
And we needed it. They're boosted up there by the Tacticooler, gets one with the main weapon, creates the path forward here. Does not matter that Fo only has 2 left. They're going to break out the Ultra Stamp, get a couple there, and hit the 180 for the triple.
Critical in a deciding Game 5. Moonlight gets the 3-2 victory. Time for losers finals. Moonlight versus Milky Way. Buckle up. This will be a long one. We've got Clam Blitz. Let's check in with Bran. has the Booyah Bomb ready to go, putting some pressure on the basket, opens up the door, and then some wise play from Q here.
And the theme here is twos, a pair of Booyah Bombs into a pair of Power Clams, and Q backing all the way up to allow the jump in and get those extra clams. Does a great job here of on this side area getting some pot shots in where they can.
Moonlight trying to threaten. They rain down on Jared. Down goes Jared. Here comes an opportunity possibly, but Basil's going to run out of real estate here shortly.
Yeah, you think you have the opening pick that you need, but Basil not a ton of room to maneuver around in. They get the ink reset there by using the wave breaker, but they're spotted out because of the power clam, and they're pretty easily taken out as a result. Q helping to find the remaining members of Moonlight, but there's not many as there's a wipeout as Milky Way holds strong.
They get the 3-0 sweep over Moonlight. And we set the stage for Grand Finals. 5 versus Milky Way. We pick things up and a little bit of Rainmaker and a last-second push here from 5 that gets very exciting.
Yeah, nice shots there coming through as Brand goes down. Goss creating the offensive opening as Thunder and Zenith try to make the last second push. Zenith doing everything they can to suck up enough ink, but just out of the range as Thunder falls, and that means Milky Way takes the game.
We head to game 4. Goss tied at 100 apiece, just trying to get the first couple of points on the board. Down they'll go, but Soulja will come over and pick up the momentum and try and get 5 on the board.
And for both Goss and Soulja, this is such fancy footwork. They are deep in enemy territory, but they are showing no remorse and no signs of hesitation. That allows them to get a break on that barricade.
It's a narrow lead though as we head to overtime here, and Brand looking for some last second heroics.
Brand trying to see if they can walk through, but they lose teammates quickly. In fact, facing all 3 members of 5 left alive.
Milky Way will reset the bracket with the 3-1 victory over 5 in Grand Finals. Now we get to Grand Finals reset. Milky Way on the brink of eliminating 5. Thunder gonna do all that they can to try and stay alive in this crab tank.
It's the Thunder from down under, getting a couple of important picks and creating some map space. Zenith, the designated tower carrier here, throws forward the Tacticaler, and Goss and Thunder take that advantage. They're going to spot out members of Milky Way using that Killer Whale 5.1, and even when Goss goes a little too deep and gets splatted, Thunder draws the attention of multiple members of Milky Way, staying alive in this corner and taking that attention away from the tower.
And it's the 1-2 punch we've seen before. Soulja extends the momentum, trying to pad this lead. 5 trying to force a game 5, but no, Brand will close things out in decisive fashion.
Brand tracking so many members of 5, doing a great job of landing not 2, but 3 final splats there to help Milky Way get their furthest push of the game.
So Milky Way will come all the way from the losers bracket and get the 3-1 victory in the Grand Finals reset over 5. Well, it was an exciting week 1 of the regular season, and now the points really matter. So let's go ahead and check out the standings and see where our teams fall. And there you have it, Milky Way getting 100 points for getting first place. All the teams outside of the top 8 will get 50 crucial points as well too. But Zach, it was great to see some teams that shined during the preseason make some noise here in the regular season.
Yeah, lots of returning faces, especially from our bracket stages in the preseason. Hypernova, to note, they're in 5th right now, doing incredible work. We also see Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. They're hanging on after a great showing in preseason week 1. And even a few teams that did very well made it to that top 8 in the preseason around the top 16 now. I see Free Flow, Foams NA, was quacking, doing a pretty good job of sticking with the competition.
Well, coming up, Zach and I will play a little hide and seek with some Splatoon community members. And so, Zach, I want to ask you, because the regular season started now, have you noticed any trends or anything that we're starting to see take shape?
Well, from a meta perspective, the weapons are starting to sort of claim their spots on each team. The E-Leader and, of course, the perennial Snipe Rider 5H, they're very popular long-range options. But if you're looking for something that has a good bit of range and is still supportive, we saw Zenith on that heavy edit. That could be an alternative to the Snipe Rider 5H if you want. From a more aggressive or short-range perspective, we even saw things like a Paintbrush Burns come through, other variants of brushes like the Octobrush, and, of course, more common weapons for offense like the Slosher and the 52 Gal making their way through.
And they're going to make their way through the rest of the schedule. We still have so much more coming down the pipe your way. Let's check things out as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific, of course, another episode of the Splatoon 3 North American League show. Then on Saturdays at 12 p.m. Pacific, it's another event of the Splatoon 3 North American League, the top 8 live stream starting at 4 p.m. Pacific. Then on Sundays, you can have some fun whether you're going solo or with a team at 12 p.m. Pacific. It's the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim with a little bit of Salmon Run. That all leads up to the Splatoon 3 North American League playoffs, December 13th and 14th. And yes, we'll have a live stream at 12 p.m. Pacific on both days. Well, now that we saw the schedule, we're going to head to some of our favorite stages and play a little bit of hide and seek. Well, it's time now for a little hide and seek with Zach, Saf, Rissa, and Popgun. And Popgun, you ready to go find some squids?
I can't believe I reached a point in my life where I have to have the rules of hide and seek explained to me, but here we are.
So here are the rules, Popgun, because I know you love the rules of hide and seek. It's going to be one seeker. The other 4 players are going to be hiding. The seeker will get to choose the stage. For the first 45 seconds, the seeker will turn their back to the stage. During that time, the hiders can use any weapon, sub-weapon, special they want to ink as much turf as they want to go and try and hide in the ink. But when you get to the 2-minute and 15-second mark, or 45 seconds in, the hiders can no longer use any type of weaponry. They cannot ink anything else. They can move around freely, though, and Ninja Squid is available. Now, at this point, the Seeker can only use their main weapon to try and find the hiders, and you have to splat one of the hiders to count as finding them. If a hider gets splatted, they stay in their spawn. You go until you either run out of time or you find all of the hiders. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with our first round of hide and seek. I wish everybody except Saf good luck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm coming.
No,
Oh, got one already, and now I'm terrified.
that was in the B reel. You wouldn't see
Oh,
that.
I think she's right by me. No! No.
She's
Okay.
right by me, isn't she?
This feels like a horror movie
Oh,
almost.
gosh. Okay, barely got away in that
No,
situation.
dang it.
Just don't look on top of the big lionfish statue. It's getting worse.
It's still a
Jordan,
minute
and
left.
I'm gonna
oh my
tell
gosh.
you where I am.
See, the key is
Breathe.
if you can hide in the green ink, you're gonna be great.
Hey, who's down here?
Oh no! Come on, there are 23 seconds left.
Just
All right, come on,
imagining
do
I'm
it
in
for
line
the
at
crew.
checkout right now.
Do it for the squad.
As the time
Come on,
expires.
Zach. Yes.
And there we go, dude.
There we go, Zach.
Right when I
Zach
was
win is
looking
a
down.
win for everybody.
Right when I was looking down there in that pit, right there.
I think the bad guys won.
Literally looking down, looking down. Well played, well played.
All right, here I come. Are you hiding in corners?
Yes.
Oh! Wait! Who is this? Who is this?
I see movement.
Okay, the good
Cut
news
off my
is
exit route.
I know,
You
it's
just
the
have to hide
strat.
up in trees and you'll be good.
Wait.
Oh, why didn't we ink this?
Oh, come on. Good job, Rissa.
I'm like thinking, there's no way I could get up there, I don't think.
I have to remember to breathe, quite literally.
Pop gun? Well played. Well played is all I
What
have to
does
say
that
about
mean?
that.
Oh, about to get pop good.
That's all I have to say. Well played.
Okay, let's see.
What does
Let's
that
see.
mean?
13. There's still 2 of us out there. Come
Oh
on,
my
Team
gosh.
Blue.
Please.
Come on, Team Blue. Come on, Team Blue. Okay, I like it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No way.
Let's go.
No
All right, Team
way.
Blue.
Yo.
Team Blue. Team
Got a
Blue.
beautiful little window to look through and everything.
I love it.
And 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Okay. There's some stuff like near me. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe there's some stuff near you.
My weapon actually consumes a lot of ink. So I have to be kind of careful with it. Oh. Hey. Oh, no. Ah. Please. Ah, I think he got away. Oh my god, I saw somebody. Okay, if that's the only person, I just want to find that one person again, even if I don't find anyone else.
Zach, you still got a minute to find one person. You're good.
Yes.
You got this. You got this. All you have to do is just find us.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
come
I was
on.
not the person, though. I was not the person.
I got my one. I'm good.
No, you're good. You got plenty of time still. There's 3 of us in
Okay,
like 35 seconds.
make your weapon noise so I can hear where you are. Splatoon has
Move.
proximity chat, right?
Oh, come on. You're already inked there. Why are you going back over there? You're wasting
No,
time.
hey,
Go find other areas.
this is the
There's so much
spray
more
and
purple
pray
somewhere.
method. Whoa!
What are you doing
Hey, whoa,
going back
whoa,
and circling
hey,
there?
oh, get back
That's
here.
like
Hold on.
eating the last pepperoni
Whoa,
when you got a whole
whoa,
other
whoa.
slice somewhere.
Oh my god! And then wait, I see something. Oh no, I don't know if I can.
Oh,
make it.
you're not getting there.
Do I
You're
need
not
the
getting
A-rail
there.
for this? Oh no, there's
All I know is
no,
Pop
no.
Gun is a master at hide and seek right
Oh,
now.
Yeah,
I'll be throwing
he's
something
not even hiding!
I said you guys are
Over.
overthinking this. I didn't even
That's my
hide it the
specialty,
whole
dude.
time.
Overthinking is my MO.
Hey, I almost got there. I was close, okay? Jordan, get me in the spirit. You're overthinking this.
You're overthinking this.
Thank you.
You're overthinking this.
Okay.
Just hide. Somebody activated Kraken. I heard that. That's... Oh, well. Here's somebody. Gone. I already got Saf. Saf was the only one I wanted. I'm honestly just kind of sightseeing right now.
Pop Gun
Well,
wants me. Fish fear
See,
me.
the good thing is I'm hiding in the train in the background that's going by, so I don't think Pop Gun will ever be able to find me.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
actually in
not.
one of the 1,200 apartments surrounding this area. Good luck finding which one.
I'm just looking out the window right now.
What kind of amenities you got?
You know, we have a club room that you can rent
Dang
out.
it.
10 seconds left still.
Oh!
Oh, God! 3 seconds. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
The hardest situation, and I got 3 of you.
That is
I
very
feel like
hard.
I feel like we don't even have to play another
so
round.
far. Just me all by myself. It's like high school all over.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. This took a turn.
All right, here we go. I'm familiar with this situation.
Tough scene.
Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. Either way, I've got about 3 seconds up to start doing some seeking, and let's go. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of ink right there. Oh boy.
I like that we're all being quiet, like you'll hear us.
You guys are being very quiet. Yeah.
I know, that's why.
It really
Don't worry,
feels
I'm
like
not
a
gonna be able
horror
to hear
movie.
you. I am not even in the same ballpark right now. Oh, I see somebody right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Just mocking me
Shots
up
fired. Oh, I see somebody too.
there. Where are you guys? Okay, go ahead and mock me. Just reveal your positions. Wow. Oh, come on. What a horrible showing on my behalf. Well, that was a lot of fun. Apparently, I've got a lot of room to improve when it comes to hide and seek, but it's just another way that you can have fun with Splatoon 3. So go ahead and grab some friends, play some hide and seek, and at the end of the day, you're going to have a great time. You're going to notice some things about these stages you've never seen before. And whatever you do, don't pick Humpback Pump Track with an arrow spray. That would be my one bit of advice.
All right, guys. So we've been playing Salmon Run for a little bit. We've been kind of getting warmed up. We're doing great. We've made some quotas.
yeah.
I think our next goal should be to defeat a king salmonid. How do you guys feel about that?
feeling pretty good about it.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into it. Let's play through these 3 waves. Hopefully, we'll see something happening after the end of the 3rd wave.
On this map, it's very important to not spend too much time out at those far away beaches. Every single salmonid will target one player, right? So if too many of the players are far away over there, a lot of the boss salmonids might end up following all the way out there instead of being anywhere by the basket, and that can get dangerous really fast. All your eggs are super far away, and if your friends get splatted, they're gonna be far away too.
That is
That's actually
true,
really
but we do have some big shots showing up on
we
the
do
edge
need
of
to go
this
deal
beach
with
over here.
those.
I think me and Vic got this.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I'll keep things painted over by the basket, and that should be able
Very
to
nice.
be a good teamwork setup.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think this is a great setup for both of us.
Don't worry,
for all
Mellana,
of us.
I'll get that last egg.
Actually, we're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Nox, I'll take care of all these salmonids so you can go and grab
Thank
that
you.
last egg.
I do like to get the eggs. It feels good to put them in the basket.
Right?
Awesome. That was great, guys. 39 eggs.
Hey! It looks like there is one boss salmonid hanging out right by this basket here. It sure would be nice to get rid of them, but sometimes you do have to wait. Oh,
It's okay, I got the
that
moths.
Drizzler is gone. Thank you.
I got the stinger, guys. Don't worry.
All right, thank you. And Magic and I have got
took care of
that
the
Moz
moths,
handled.
Yeah. Making sure it's all working out. And all in all, I think that this stage is really good for, you know, having certain folks that are staying up near the
Yes.
basket because it's really easy to throw the eggs, right, that drop from the bosses all the way up to the top.
It is. It's so nice to be able to have those options, especially when a big shot happens to come out and you get those egg cannons. Be able to move those golden eggs even easier.
Ooh, and don't forget to paint the floor while we're waiting here.
Mud
the more
mouths.
ink, the merrier. Oh!
Really?
Wow.
Wow, we haven't seen this before yet. So, mudmouths are a very special type of night wave where you have to throw your splat bombs into the mouth of the mudmouth, and as you do damage to it, it will drop eggs for you. And every once in a while, you'll get this guy right here, this golden mudmouth. And these guys will release cohawks from their mouth, so it becomes a little bit more difficult, but they do drop many more eggs.
Yeah, during these night waves with known occurrences, it's always so interesting to see what different strategies work against things like mudmouths, like using specials like you were talking about.
Yeah, and I think what's really special about this is that you're not going to see a mudmouth in competitive Splatoon and PvP mode. But we do see them here, and they are quite fun.
They are.
They're
They're a
so
great
funny.
way of...
Yeah, they are
They,
funny.
they look so funny just flopping around.
And they tend to be around where you get a lot of golden eggs to put in that basket.
I do love throwing my ink strikes at them and just seeing extra golden eggs come flying out as a little special treat.
Oh no, the egg!
Absolutely.
Aw, it's okay. We didn't see it.
Fell
Wait,
short
hold
again.
on.
I do
you
think
guys-
that jingle.
Yeah, do you guys hear that?
Oh?
Emergency! It's time.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this thing.
So
Let's
right
do
now
this
we have the
thing.
king salmonid Megalodontia, and we are ready to tackle this. Vic, what is the strategy for this?
So, the Megalodontia is like a very big Moz. It can also destroy enemy boss salmonids along the way. Your job? Lead the Megalodontia to the perfect spot and fire or throw golden eggs at that big red spot.
Oh no,
Okay.
I am so down.
But to do that, we have to take care of these bosses that are really putting a damper on these
Thank you.
attempts right here.
They do like to add some extra challenge to it.
And what's different about the king salmonid run is that we can use those golden eggs that we've collected in other rounds, but instead we use them as kind of like a cannon, so we can launch the golden eggs into the weak points of the bosses and of the king salmonid in order to kind of help us out a little bit.
Okay.
Always so important to do that.
I've got another set of golden
looking
eggs
good.
here. We're
Now,
looking
you see how this
pretty nice.
Megalodontia is going to run backwards here? Now, look where that blemish is, right where we can fire at it.
Okay.
Looking good.
Thank you for the tip, Vic.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Oh, Nox, get that
There we
revive.
go.
Oh, we're doing
All right.
great, guys. This is
not
looking
gonna
so
see
good.
this
Damage
time.
left to go.
The button's going to be on the back side, right where I'm standing.
And at this point, with how low the HP is, we can just use our main weapons on it.
Very nice. Let's go, team.
And you can
We
still
did
hit it
it.
if you want.
Oh, first try. Look at this. Look, we can do a little dance.
Beautiful.
Sometimes I like to hold out the bomb and high five my teammates.
And maybe Mr. Grizz will give us something special for our hard work.
It's always
You know,
possible.
it's the power of friendship. That's the special thing that we earned.
It's always the
Wait,
power
I'm
of
also seeing
friendship.
these scales. What are these?
So we can use these scales as currency. There is a Salmon Run store, and you can use those scales to redeem for really cool things. You can redeem for equipment that you can use in competitive PvP, Splatoon. You can redeem it for cool banners. There are very, very special banners, gold banners, that you will need to collect a very special kind of scale, the gold scale. Wow, that was such a hard fight, but with teammates as reliable as Nox, Magic, and Vicvion, we made it happen. We hope that you love Salmon Run as much as we do, and if you do, don't forget to sign up for the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. We hope to see you there.
What's up, guys? Shiny Hunter Zach here, back with another Shiny Tips episode, this time for week 1 of the regular season. It came to a grand finals reset between Milky Way and 5. Milky Way up 2-1 over 5, trying to close it out, and we start with Solja. They're unfortunately caught between a tower and a hard place, and that is going to kickstart this push for Milky Way. Now, take a look at how Milky Way uses their specials. First of all, it's after the checkpoint, and second, it's to the left and right hand side of the attic and perch area so that nobody from 5 can come to contest. They have a decent amount of mid-range weapons that aren't able to play around. Jared, in fact, not just using the crab tank himself, making sure nobody else can, takes down Thunder, who was piloting their own, and Ice will fall here, but Hugh importantly sees that the triple ink strike is coming through, backs up to the wall, and uses that better positioning to not just avoid getting splatted, but also allow the jump in. So you're setting yourself up, putting yourself in a position to not just keep that push going, but also allow your teammates to survive. Jared, in the meantime, was watching that drop down. They built up enough turf to get another crab tank online, and this is where Ice comes into play. Ice is going to have the Tenta missiles with that Splattershot Pro Frozen. That's going to provide both important displacement and some chip damage that Brand can follow up on. You can see Solja being targeted by multiple missiles still, while Brand gets the assists. The other members of 5 filter to the left-hand side behind the tower, but that's a shorter distance for Brand to follow, who gets not just 1, not just 2, but a 3rd on the tower, showing that knowing where to place yourself is super important in a team fight. One other great edition of Shiny Tips. We'll see you right back here after the conclusion of event number 4. Take it away, Jordan.
It's not my fault. It's the weapon's fault. Ah!
That's okay. No. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Zach.
Don't forget to register your team for this week's upcoming event. It's going to be on October 11th. Register your team on battlefy.com/Nintendo-versus. Remember that after event 4, you cannot make any new additions or changes to your roster without the creation of a new team. So be sure it's finalized. Jordan, what other events could we look forward to?
Well, we've got some fun coming around the corner here as part of the Splatoon 3 North American League Sunday Scrim. That's Sundays at 12 p.m. Pacific, as you get a chance to either go solo or with a group of 4 to do a little Sunday Salmon Run. And then we'll cover everything else with our wonderful community members every single Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific with another episode of the Splatoon 3 North American League show. Well, Zach, it's always a pleasure getting a chance to sit down and talk some Splatoon with you, and for all of you for joining us. We'll see you next week on another episode of the Splatoon 3 North American League show. Until then, we'll see you later.